dominant feature.
Look, this can only be really positive for Sri Lankan cricket. Give so many guys an opportunity to play against a higher standard. It's nice and compact as well, which I think is important. He's not happy with his bat. Brendan Taylor is fidgeting around with it the whole time. High standard for a 3-week period, 4-week period maybe. Extra team added later. He's going to extend it. So 9 overs gone now, 5 from it, 74 for 4. Gunaratne has just arrived at the crease. That's nice and fine. The other thing, of course, Rashan, is that as the LPL continues, you're going to get other overseas players coming in, which is going to help the younger players as well, provide another angle, extra incentive and extra advice. That helps the competitions like this grow. That's a solid shot. That is superbly played. 6 runs.
He hits that so well. Brendan Taylor sweeps incredibly well. And just to continue that point, I think what it does for the Sri Lankan players is it gives them extra responsibility. They're learning how to play under pressure. They're playing in front of live TV audiences. It takes their cricket to another level, and the cream will rise to the top. We'll see who the best players are that can play international cricket from seeing them play and develop in this competition.
And what an opportunity for the young guys to shine. To reverse sweep, they've got that covered.
And also, Mickey, as we watch the bowlers, you could see that as soon as they're under pressure, how they struggle. It is an indication that they're not seasoned. Sometimes they just don't stick to the plan. And under pressure, they would try to do different things.
Misfield.
And as a result of it, they've paid a heavy price. So these are the areas that they would want to improve. We've always emphasized on the fact, stick to a plan and just execute that. And during that time, if the batsmen get the better of you, that's fine. But just don't panic.
Yeah, it is. And they're learning how to do that under pressure here. You know, in front of a wide TV audience. And there's overseas players guiding them along the way.
No! Oh, that is beautifully bowled. It really is. And it's superbly bowled.
That is amazingly bowled from Wanindu Hasaranga.
I'm not surprised they're going upstairs. Given not out, going upstairs to the TV umpire to have another look. I wonder, did it hit him outside the line of off stump?
I'm thinking the only other thing was there's a slight inside edge on this.
It just reminds me of the dismissal of Samit Patel yesterday. Completely baffled by the googly. Can't see any bat. The only thing that could save him could be the line, the impact outside the off stump. So it will be the umpire's call for sure, but he was completely done by the wrong end.
Just rocking and rolling that to make sure there was no inside edge at all. So let's just get a little bit of confirmation there with ultra edge. Make sure there's not a heartbeat there as it goes past the bat. No, nothing. It'll be a heartbeat there as it's the back thigh, as you can see with the picture on the right hand half of the screen. So nothing as it goes past the bat, but a heartbeat as it hits the thigh.
I can tell you that Brendan Taylor could have missed a few heartbeats with that review.
Stallion players, by the way, have had an opportunity to have a look at the big screen as well, watching these replays, and they're already back in their positions. as they have seen that it is outside the line of the off stump. That's where the impact is.
Well, the review is lost. Had it been an umpire's call, the review would have been retained, which is good.
Skipper was keen.
Yeah, it was worth the go there because he's the big wicket, Brendan Taylor.
Where's my spotter? Where's my spotter with the coaching staff? Ten overs gone, halfway mark, 84 for 4.
White Worm ahead of the yellow in terms of runs. Quite good for the Kandy Tuskers. 1 or 2 required from 60 deliveries. A lot will depend on Brendan Taylor and how he goes. Wonderful boundary. Just using the pace. Just evading the wicketkeeper, and it's a My 11 circle champion shot. Just enough bat on this one. He kept his eyes on the ball. Let's go on to Russell Arnold.
Thilina Kandambi, the coach of the Jaffna Stallions, he jumped up as well, trying to urge Tom Moores up. State of the game, Thilina.
Yeah, I think the start was not that great because the approach was a bit negative, but brilliant recovery from our middle order.
Right now, how do you see your bowlers go about it? Can you defend this?
I hope so, because it's a 50-50 situation, but 1 or 2 wickets, we can come right back to the game.
How has your experience been with these overseas players? This is also a new experience for you and a good one.
Of course, yes. It was a great opportunity for me as well, and luckily all the foreign players were very good because they have been communicating with us very well.
And how's the team plans going? Is it going exactly how you wanted? What other thoughts have you got? You got a lot of youngsters, local youngsters from the north and east.
Yes, so far so good, but you know, when you come to batting, there are a few hiccups earlier on. So I hope that when the tournament goes on, we can still do better.
Yes, skill-wise, option-wise, you seem covered, but tactically at certain stages you had to make good decisions. Chaturanga De Silva being promoted. How easy is it for you to make these decisions, and who helps you out?
Yeah, especially when you have 2 world-class all-rounders in your side. It's much easier job for me, but sometimes it comes my way, sometimes it goes the other way.
All right, Thilina, hopefully they get home. Good luck.
Thank you.
High in the night sky, taken. Another wicket. You can't keep this man out of the game. Tisara Pereira takes the catch, and it's wicket number 5.
All hopes were pinned on Brendan Taylor's effort. When you talk about Kandy Tuskers' perspective in this game, with him, the hopes have gone very dim.
So runs, wickets and catches. What more do you want from the captain of the Jaffna Stallions? Tisara Pereira underneath it, safe as a house. And the big wicket of Brendan Taylor. He was very much the threat as far as the Stallions were concerned.
Let's go, boys, come on.
He'll be disappointed. 46 of 32. It's now 90 for 5, the Tuskers.
This run chase is getting more and more difficult for Kandy Tuskers. This 4 will help. It's a My 11 circle champion shot with flair, with class.
Another look at that wicket. Well, the big fish, Brendan Taylor, just his second outing. He looked extremely good. Even in the first, he was the man of the match. He was really going for the big one, some big slog sweeps. Looking to play that over mid-wicket, holding out to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. And it's been a dream run for the Jaffna Stallions so far.
They've got a very well-rounded bowling attack. Different angles, different style of bowlers. After 11, 95 for 5.
Hasaranga will continue. Oh, it's been a wonderful platform for everyone to showcase skills, ability to handle pressure. And that is what this situation is becoming, a pressure situation for both teams. The required rate still manageable, just over 10. But it's that wicket column. 5 wickets already down.
For the bowling side, it has all come down to disciplines. And so far, Hasaranga has been quite economical. Came very close to pick up a wicket.
Sikuge Prasanna, new batsman. Just short. Julian Oliver diving forward, could have been another wicket.
That's Prasanna's style of playing. He would like to take on the bowling. Looking to sweep it, was very lucky. But he's generally an aggressive kind of player. Sikuge Prasanna.
Olafere did well to stop that one. In the air. The ball went to the fielder on a bounce. Just a single.
Prasanna has the reputation when he plays for the army in first-class cricket. I'm not talking white ball. To score half centuries and big scores of very few balls. So his approach, irrespective of what the format, is of attack and aggression.
It's required at the moment because required run rate is ascending now. It's going close to 11.
Sweeps well, keeps it down. He's made his intentions quite clear since he came to the crease. Intent being shown, as would be expected by the Kandy Tuskers.
Well, 88 from 49 balls. In terms of the required run rate, just under 11. Very gettable in the modern T20 game. But as we spoke, it's the wickets column that's worrying the Tuskers.
Top edge, and taken. Another one falls. It's crumbling now for the Tuskers.
And guess who the catcher again? We've spoken about how difficult to keep Thisara Pereira out of the game. He's held on to another catch. Prasanna goes.
He has the omnipresence. Tisara Pereira. It's difficult to keep him out of the game. He's handled the situations quite well. And it's been very impressive as the captain too. Walking back dejectedly. Only scored 1 from 3 deliveries, 98 for 6.
Pereira bowled really well. Now he has a chance with the bat. Wickets falling at regular intervals for the Kandy Tuskers. Kamindu Mendes fell in 9th over. Brendan Taylor in the 11th over. Sikugwe Prasanna in the 12th over.
It's a fairly tough ask now for the Tuskers. It's a mountain, it's a hole that they have created, it's a mountain they need to climb. Another look at that wicket. Sikugwe Prasanna in no position to play that shot. Credit to Hasaranga, he did see him coming and just shortened the length. And that's what really caused that downfall as Prasanna went on with the shot.
Sweetly pulled away. Wasn't a ferocious swing, it was more about timing and getting that bat coming at the right angle. My 11 circle champion shot, surely.
That was a short arm jab. Your coaching manual tells that if you're looking to pull the ball, it has to be at arm length. You have to meet the ball at arm length. He just, with bended elbows, jabbed it for 4 runs. Well-crafted stroke.
1,000 runs in T20 cricket for Gunaratne. Landmark he will cherish. Looks quite capable. Finds the fielder this time, sweetly timed. To the left or right, he would have picked up another boundary.
And this is another look. This is the short arm jab that we were talking about. Just played it so well. He was very much in control. Didn't overhit it. As Darren said, the timing was brilliant.
This pitch has stood up quite well. Good consistent bounce still. Ball coming on to bat nicely. So again, the skills of the bowlers being tested all the time.
It's the very same pitch the previous game was played. And batting has looked much better, and it's about batting on it, Darren. And a lot of credit for to these gentlemen. Godfrey Dabarera, international venue manager, in the centre. You also have Badra next to him in that black t-shirt. They can all smile because it's a lot of work that they have put into.
Yeah, they're the reason why we're getting this exciting cricket.
The excitement will surely continue all the way to the final. We're only into the 8th match. And we've seen so many things, I think, from a Sri Lankan point of view. And for Sri Lankan players, it's a wonderful platform to showcase your skills. Lots of people looking on. Ideal opportunity for you to give your best, perform. You just never know the opportunities out there.
Yeah, pitches have improved from yesteryears. the 13th, it's 103 for 6.
Danushka Gunataleka sits at the top of the My 11 circle, MVP of the tournament. Can he remain there? That's a challenge. Reverse sweep. Makes good connection. And it will run into the boundary.
My 11 circle. Champion shot that was. Premeditated. And managed to hit the ball in the air to clear those fieldsmen. Shot third man and backward point. Good start to the over for Kandy Tuskers.
It's about how they set about from here. No dot balls. Sensible. That's the way to go. Start with the boundary. Keep rotating the strike. Just don't throw it away.
And they have a partnership like what we saw from Tessara Pereira and De Silva, who put on 118, changed the face of the game when the Jaffna Stallions batted. They must believe, I think that's the first hurdle that you got to cross as a batsman. Believe that you can deliver and finish the job. 78 from 40 required.
Take the game to the 17th over. And with a couple of strokes like this, that'll enhance the chances for Kandy Tuskers. They haven't given up, which is good to see.
Yeah, he can use the long handle. Don't forget, on his debut in Test cricket, he got a 90. He's had a few first-class hundreds, and also you'll be surprised to know that his international debut was in Australia, not as an off-spinner. He opened the batting. So he has some credentials as a batsman, but now he's developed a lot in his bowling area, so the batting seemed to be the second option.
No better time for him to deliver. Use of the feet, chipped into the gap. Surprised they weren't looking at 2. 12 runs in the over so far.
Tuskers will need all the runs and all the luck they can get. 71 of 38 would involve a lot of risks. Gunaratne will be the man to go, or the go-to man as far as the Tuskers are concerned. But Dilruwan, it's important that he sticks there.
You can sense that there's a little bit of thought towards this partnership and the process of scoring runs. It's not a wild sort of approach, and that's good from a Kandy Tuskers point of view. Still need to be calculated in the manner in which you scored 11-12 runs per over, 1-2 boundaries, and turn the strike over. Still a lot of overs remaining. That's an excellent over if you're a Kandy Tuskers fan. 14 gone, 117 for 6.
Well, at the moment, this is the obstacle as far as the Tuskers are concerned. When you look at the 3 batsmen left, there's very little. So now or never, as far as this partnership is concerned, I don't think they'll want to leave anything to these 3. It will have to be this pair, if at all, Kandy Tuskers are to get over the line.
That's a big ask. To be able to do that, they need to play out of their skills. They really have to get their lines.
Decision making always crucial as a captain. Chisara Pereira has brought his leading wicket-taker back. Usman Shinwari into the attack, and this is the right move. You break this partnership, you get into that lower or tail that you've been talking about, Roshan.
Hey, on the subject of Chisara Pereira, it's quite clear that his confidence level is so high, then his performance with both bat and ball has rubbed off on his entire game. His fielding, his thinking, he's captaining the side well, he's leading it. So this is what a good performing all-rounder could bring into a team.
Especially, if you have Shinwari in your lineup, brings a lot of flexibility for the captain. You can use him with the new ball, middle of the innings where you require wicket, and then the last few overs. And he's well equipped. He's got plenty in his repertoire. With the new ball, he's got that heavy ball, moves the ball around, and when he's looking to bowl with the older ball, he's got those slower ones as well.
What a good over from Shinwari can also do is send that required rate from close to 12 to 14, and that's added pressure. Or just force batsmen to take a risk, lose their shape, and then get out.
Yeah, dot delivery from here on. It's going to definitely affect the required run rate, and also their run rate is going to plummet. It's a battle. Battle of skills, battle of nerves.
Usman Shinwari is up for it, showing his aggression. Well-directed bouncer. Question as to whether that was too high, Roshan?
That's the question. That's what I was looking at the leg umpire. Of course, Dilruwan Pereira was going down, but the umpire would have to assess what the height of the ball would have been when he stood up. I felt it was quite high, honestly.
Well, the signal had to come from the square leg umpire. He was not convinced. Standing position is... It was marginal. In the air, taken. He's a captain's delight, isn't he, Shinwari?
Well, the Stallions cannot put a foot wrong. They're catching everything, and everything they've done has shown results. And that, I'm afraid, might be the chances of Kandy Tuskers with Dilruwan's wicket gone away or blown away. Good catch by Minod Bhanuka. Don't forget, he's a wicket keeper and he's excelled in the outfield. He's run around, taken some outstanding catches, and this is yet another one. Pereira goes for 9. It's 119 for 7.
Naveen ul Haq will need to deliver his best with the bat. His highest score, an unbeaten 20. Scored for the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the Caribbean Premier League.
Flail the bat, Naveen. That's your job. There you go.
He'll get his chance now, Naveen ul Haq.
Well, 66 of 31 balls, runs versus balls with wickets in hand is not beyond a batting side. But when you see 7 wickets down in those wickets column, that's a tough ask.
No full toss working for Shinwari. That's where he's good. With a new ball, he bowls at attacking line, tries to pick up early wickets, and with the older ball, round the stumps. That's nicely done by Naveen. He's off the mark. My 11th circle champion shot that was. To end the over, it's 124 for 7.
Well, it's locked away in the runs side of things at the same stage, up to 15 overs, but not in the wickets. That's where they've got themselves in problems. 7 wickets down versus 4 after 15 overs and 1 ball. Let's look at what happened the last ball, the last over.
He's watched it all the way. Naveen ul Haq. Great way to get off the mark. That was the first ball that he faced. Not easy to play Shinwari around the wicket, hanging it in at the body. He's brisk. Gee, he looks determined.
Nicely bowled. There's that wrong on the bowl so well, and it's hard to pick. Yeah, 3 for 17 for Shinwari tonight. He picked up 3 for 18 last night. That's a top edge and should be out, is out. Easily taken. Shinwari taking that catch. Hosaranga gets another wicket.
Yeah, and that was probably with one of his worst balls tonight, a full toss. Premeditated, reverse sweep. He just got the top edge. Easy catch. Easy catch for the man of the moment, Usman Khan Shinwari. So that's the end of Naveen ul Haq. 4 of 3 balls, 125 for 8.
They're in deep trouble now. I'm not sure a chat at the strategic timeout is going to help them too much either. 61 from 27. That's the equation required. Only 2 wickets in hand now. Pradeep has just arrived. The man had such a frustrating evening with the ball earlier today. Saranga's certainly enjoyed himself.
He did enjoy himself. Premeditated reverse sweep and just lobs it up to Usman Khan Shinwari. Has Saranga been very impressive again tonight? 2 for 17 of 3.5 overs at the moment. Another good day out for Wanindu.
He was hit for a 6 and a 4, so that's 2 balls where 10 runs were conceded, and since then he's bowled a lot of dots. Asela Gunaratne does not want to cross over, he wants to keep the strike, so he's bowled out and ran 25 for 8.
Look at the match summary as it stands at the moment. Shinwari 3 for 17. His return is tidy. Tuskers have got a lot of runs to get and not too many balls left, and certainly not many wickets left either. Wonder how you've got on today. Let's see the guys that you've picked in your team with the my11circle.com app, where you've downloaded that. Picked some various players in different conditions. A track which was turning a little bit, wasn't as quick as the other ones, so a different challenge. I bet you had some fun. Single.
Suranga Lakmal. I like the fact that Thisara Perera has brought him back, give him a good run to see what he can do at various stages of the game. Thisara can of course trust himself. He's been bowling well, he takes the pace off. But having the rest of the bowlers confident, knowing what to do, will be good for Thisara going forward. Yes, they've looked good, but you just must look to areas where you can always constantly improve.
That's high. Should be taken. It is comfortably taken as the captain again. Geez, in the game he's taken another catch. That's a basket load of catches he's taken so far in this match.
Yeah, I think he's got 3 tonight. Bowled well and batted well. Suranga Lakmal in the slot. Nuwan Pradeep having a go. Caught out at long off.
Buddies, aren't they? He won't hear the end of that. Nuwan Pradeep. Cross seam delivery. Wicket for Lakmal. It's not that you could expect much from Pradeep, not known for using the bat. Out for naught, 126 for 9.
One wicket to wrap things up. Thick edge over the top of the keeper, running away for a boundary.
That's bad luck from Suranga Lakmal. Hit his area. We call Suranga Lakmal the Jimmy Anderson of Asia. He is a wonderful, wonderful test bowler. He's bowled a test length there and unluckily gone for 4. The one thing I like about the Jaffna Stallions side is there's a good quality core of fast bowlers. If you have a look at the 3 overseas pros. We've got Carl Abbott not playing tonight, Benura not playing tonight. So guys can rotate and stay fresh. I think a lot of thought's been put into their squad.
A lot of double headers. Tomorrow is an off day for all the teams. Then we come back on the 3rd and 4th. So another double header for the Stallions. 4 games in 5 days. Not easy.
That's why it's been really good squad management, I think, from the Jaffna Stallions.
Tuskers will be looking towards Dale Steyn to come into their lineup as soon as possible. He's arrived in the country. Down the ground, hard down the ground. That's nicely fielded. Shinwari.
He's on a mission, this Shinwari. Have you seen him feel like that? Ball, yes, I have. Even in the field, he's really switched on.
He knows that was a non-negotiable during his Pakistan days. Usman Khan Shinwari is a wonderful, wonderful bowler. He really is. He's perfect for these leagues. He does a great job. He gives you 100% whenever he goes out there. He's just a good squad man, a guy that you always want around your environment.
Not a lot to boast for Munaf Patel. Geez, didn't he bowl well? He got that ball to move off the seam both ways. 3 overs for 14. Set the tone for the Kandy Tuskers.
Yeah, did a great job.
Straight bat.
Keeping that one out. 131 for 9. So 17 overs gone, 131 for 9 it is. Gunaratne still there, 31 not out of 23 deliveries. Sarunga 2 for 17. His return, Shinwari, the chief destroyer, with 3 for 17. Skipper's back in. Oh, that might be out. He likes it, and so does the umpire. Up goes the finger. Gunaratne has decided to have a good look at it and get the TV umpire involved.
Gunaratne had no option but to go for it. Tasara Pereira's bowled exceptionally well tonight, as he has done with his batting and fielding. There's no problem with that front foot.
Wider grip. So that's how he took the pace off.
Oh,
Could be clipping. Come on, Mickey, call it. Put your hand
yeah, I reckon it's going to be umpire's call out.
Real confidence player, Tasara Pereira. When it starts rolling, he starts doing things better and better. The responsibility of leading the team, making decisions. He's gone on and he actually improved his game. You've got to give credit to him in expanding his area. And that's flowed on to his bowling.
The Stallions players are celebrating. They think it's out as well. I don't think height's going to be an issue because the way he collapses here. Putting a tear to a glass eye. There it is. Heading middle stump. So it's all over. The Stallions have done it. Tasara Pereira in particular has done it. He has been absolutely sensational again. Magnificent performance from him. Up goes that finger to wrap things up. So well done to the Stallions. They were in trouble with the bat right at the start, but gee, they recovered absolutely superbly to get that 185 for 8. Another 2 points. Really good work from the boys in blue.
Led by this man, Pereira. With the bat. Geez, wasn't he a treat to watch? 68 of 28 today, 97 of 44 yesterday. When he walked in 4 for 49, there were only 50 runs on the board in the first 10 overs. Ended up with 185 Lost their way in the last 3 overs, just to remind us. That's how good he's been. But he's finding help from different areas. A big shout out to Dhananjay De Silva, the way he played. Played some wonderful shots, and from a Sri Lankan point of view, you hope he understands his capabilities. It was a fantastic knock, a fantastic effort. And then with the ball, running in hard, some wonderful catches were taken. They caught everything. Especially the catch of Kusal Pereira by Minod Bhanuka that started having them believing in themselves and that they can defend this score.
Wonderful professional performance tonight by Jaffna Stallions. Very well led again by Kusal Pereira. He led with performance, with the bat, with the ball, and in the field. Usman Kanchanwari, outstanding. Dhananjay De Silva, exceptional.
And the Tuskers will be disappointed. They won their last game, so a couple of teams in action tonight. Both won their last game, but the Tuskers have gone down in a considerable fashion today, just getting 131 in the end. And unfortunately for them, the top score was only Taylor, just 46 off 32 balls, and Gunaratne 31 off 24. So disappointing for the Tuskers. Not enough runs, and again, right at the top, didn't get a start.
The bowling, Usman Kanchanwari, 3 for 17, outstanding. Lakmal, Ulafia, Kusal Pereira, and then another great performance from Wanindu Hasaranga, 2 for 17 in his 4.
Right, I look back at the match summary. The Stallions, 185 for 8. Pereira was the star. 68 off just 28 deliveries. That's outstanding stuff. De Silva, 61 off 38. And Naveen Ulhaq, 3 for 44, I should say. A little bit on the expensive side, but picked up some important wickets. Gunaratne was really good, 2 for 20. And the Tuskers in reply, just that figure of 131 with Taylor, the top scorer. And the Stallions getting up by 54 runs with Chinwari, the pick of the bowlers, with 3 for 17 off 3 overs. Always nice to see the interaction from the players. Of course, these guys know each other very well. Tuskers will be disappointed, there's no doubt about it, because of that result. The Stallions continue their fine form. They have gone into this tournament being the most organised team, well prepared, and even though they have lost wickets right at the top for 2 games in a row, they've come back and they've recovered and got themselves nice totals each time, and that has been enough. So there you go. Top of the pops, the Stallions, the Jaffna Stallions, played 3, won 3, so they've got 6 points, and that net run rate is really healthy at plus 2.1. And the Colombo Kings at number 2, 4 points. They've played 3 and have won 2. Dambulla Viking have got 4 points. That was a good performance for them earlier today. And the Tuskers have only got 2 points. These net run rates are not good, as you can see, as the minus 0.047 for them. But they've played 4 now and only won 1. And the Galle Gladiators at number 5 have played 3 and haven't got any points on the board as of yet. Okay, time for us to take a break. We'll come back shortly with the presentation.